What's up, eBays? Welcome back to Ayana's World. I am Ayana. Hello. If you like it here, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on all of my social media in the description box down below because we can get lit over here, per usual. Welcome to today's video, guys. As you can see from the title, this is my 2025 wrap, 2026 unwind video. I am filming this like right before or within golden hour, so we have like an hour of sunlight. So we're gonna see how quick I can get through this video, but I'm excited to chit chat with y'all today. And obviously put in the comments things that you're leaving in 2025, things that you're bringing in 2026. Let's chat in the comments. I love to talk to y'all. Can we all agree that 2025 definitely threw us for a ringer? Like 2025 had some hands. We was all fighting for our life in 2025, but at the very same time, 2025 was full of blessings and like the beginning of everybody's renewal story, like everybody's like comeback story. Like, I don't know. It felt like very good and bad. It was constant like up and down, up and down, up and down. I don't know. It was very crazy. It went by super fast. I'm pretty sure all of y'all can agree. My 2025, I would say, was like 75 to 80% good for sure, because first and foremost, traveling. Y'all, I traveled for the first time for real in 2025, and it wasn't even nothing extravagant. Y'all know that me and Andre went to Charlotte a few times. We went in January, March, and for my birthday in June. And we also went on a cruise. And that was something so different and surreal, and like just those experiences were so amazing for me because I've never traveled outside of Florida for real. Like I went to New York when I was probably like 16, 17 or something like that, but that wasn't really an experience at all. And then a couple of times at the beginning of my high school years, I went to South Carolina, but even that wasn't like it wasn't nothing extravagant that happened that made me feel like, oh, I traveled outside the States. But this year, I freaking love Charlotte. Charlotte was amazing. Charlotte is beautiful. And as y'all know, me and Andre were visiting Charlotte so much because we were planning to move out of state last year, which God definitely put a pause on that, put a halt on that, and told us to slow down. But best believe, babe, we're moving out of state within the next 3 years. And alongside that, it will definitely be in Charlotte. We freaking love Charlotte. It was just a breath of fresh air, and we missed it so much. We will definitely be going back a few times this year for sure, because that is definitely our soon to be home in the coming years, 100%. Mental health. How were y'all feeling last year mentally? Because I feel like I was on such a mental and emotional roller coaster. Like I was figuring myself out. I was figuring my relationship out. I was figuring out who I am to be in this world, what kind of sister I want to be, how I want to fix relationships in my life. Should I fix relationships in my life? Like I was so on a mental and emotional roller coaster. I would say overall, my mental health was probably a cool 7. I hate the kids, but I love the kids. But the things y'all come up with, like I would say a cool 6 or 7. I definitely was down in the dumps a bit, but overall, I had so much to be grateful for last year, and I can't take that for granted whatsoever. As of today, January 9th, I am feeling good. I still have things that I'm dealing with internally, but it's a work in progress. My spiritual journey is coming along. That has helped me a lot. My faith, if nothing else, has helped me so much with my mental health and just not letting stuff stress me out, not being so overzealous and overcompensating my mind with things that I can't control. I'm learning to kind of go with the flow a little more, literally leaving things in God's hands. And I feel like that has helped me so much mentally and helped with my stressors. I kind of just am a lot more lax now. I do still have control issues. I feel like that's something I'm going to have an issue with forever, but we're going to see where life takes us with that. But I feel like I definitely have overcame so much over these past few years, and last year had just prepared me for this year, because this year is going to be so amazing, and we're going to get into that in a few. But I feel like my self-growth has improved so much. Like, I have improved so much as a woman. I have improved so much as Sanaya, and this is overall internally. I feel like 2026 is going to be my external growth, and like I'm going to actually be showcasing, and all of the work that I have been putting in for all these years is actually going to show on a physical aspect and on an outer aspect this year. I feel like I have been getting prepared for 2026 for like the past 3 years, and so much has happened over these years, good and bad. A lot of bad, but definitely a lot of good as far as internally for my self-growth. I have learned so much about myself, and I'm so grateful for it, and honestly, that's all glory to God. I want to get into things that I am leaving in 2025. It's a lot. Literally this year, new year, new and improved me. It's not a whole new me, because I'm still going to be Ayana, Naya, whatever you want to call me, down to the bone. I'm still going to be who I am down to the bone 100%. But this girl is a much happier and joyous version of herself, a lot more at peace version of the person that I've always been. But things that I'm leaving in 2025. Bad habits. Lack of discipline is something that I am leaving in 2025. Making excuses for myself. I am leaving that in 2025. Being so easily irritable and angered and allowing stuff, not necessarily allowing stuff to bother me, because y'all know I love to hoot and holler, but I don't give a rat's behind a flicky flunk monkey about nothing. I don't care, but at the same time, I do care. I don't care about outside people, what outside people have to say and what outside people think, but I do have a tendency to allow people that I care about and expect to care about me. I allow what they think or say or feel affect me in a way, but then I always revert back to the I don't care. But deep down, it does still stifle things in me. Well, I'm not gonna say still, it did, because I'm no longer letting that be a thing anymore. I'm leaving that girl that allowed stuff to keep her so stagnant and in such a bad headspace. I'm leaving that girl back 9-10 days ago in 2025. 100%. I would internalize so many negative things that people had to say about me, and I would internalize it and make it my reality, make it who I am, let it determine who I am. I would fall so easy into anger and being mean, because that's literally who people have always deemed me to be. But I feel like people don't take honesty well. One thing about me that anyone that you will ever meet will tell you is that I am such an honest and truthful person. I'm very blunt. Now, granted, can my delivery be better? Could I say things nicer? Honestly, do things really always need to be said nicer? No, because when you try to be nice to people, they don't listen. They don't listen. They don't want to hear it, because it's the truth. Whether you say it nice or you say it mean, they don't want to hear it. Delivery could be better, but at the same time, sometimes stuff needs to be said a way that it needs to be said. And people that are not able to live within their truth deem you as being mean, deem you as being rude, deem you as being a hater, deem you as being a bitch. And granted, I don't feel as though I am any of those things. I am just so honest with myself. I am so brutally honest with myself that I have a tendency to be brutally honest with others, and people don't know how to take that. And then it deemed to have all these negative connotations about me. And I've came to the realization that me being true with myself and me being able to be truthful with others, it's either going to be people in your life that can handle that and people in your life that can't. And if you can't meet that being me and not being able to be around BS, not being able to be around fakeness and just foul play and things like that, those people are not meant to be in my life. I need people around me that are able to handle honesty, able to live within their truth, whether it's good, bad, whether society will look at you a certain way or not. Why does it matter how people look at you? All that matters is what you feel and think about yourself, what your husband or wife believe or think about you, if they're a good husband or wife. Most importantly, God is the only one that should be able to judge you and can judge you. No one else should be judging anybody, because nobody is better than anybody. But at the same time, you should always want people around you that are honest with you, because people that are honest with you, that shows that they care. If people are sitting around letting you lie to yourself and do these things that are not good for you and not saying or doing anything about it, they don't genuinely care about you. And that's how I feel. That's generally how I feel. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. I don't know. I'm just not letting outsiders' feelings about me stifle me. I know who I am in my heart. God knows who I am. God works on me every single day, and God has revealed to me the purest version of myself. And now I just have to exude in that woman and let all of the positive and joyous things about that woman come out and then become her as a whole. It's certain things that I just don't have to change about myself, and God has let me know that I shouldn't have to change those things about myself, and I am perfectly fine with that. I've been perfectly fine with it. It's just people would kind of make me feel like it was something wrong with those things, and I've come to the realization that there isn't. That was a mouthful. Was it a mouthful? I'm sorry. Am I talking fast? Actually, I don't know if I'm talking fast. Let me know. I'm sorry if I am. Grudges and forgiveness. I am leaving all grudges in 2025. I am leaving all things that I have held on to for years in 2025. I have prayed about forgiveness. A disclaimer that I do want to give is that I am going to be mentioning God and my God that I believe in a lot in this video, because if nothing else, that is something that has helped me so much in 2025. So God is going to play a big part in all of my pieces as far as my wrap for 2025, because he wrapped me up like a present, and now she is about to burst out of the box this year. God has helped me learn forgiveness so much, and I'm still working through it. I still have a lot of learning to do, because I do still have a tendency to hold grudges, but my whole thing is this year I'm going to be a lot more intentional with not holding grudges, being able to forgive people, and not for others but for myself, because not being able to forgive people causes you to live in anger. I have one thing, if nothing else has been a recurring thing that you noticed in the first X amount of minutes in this video, is that anger was something that I struggled with so bad and have struggled with all of my life, because it was just always internalized. I'm just learning to forgive so much better, not letting stuff sit on my heart, not letting stuff sit on my mind, because it causes you to be so angry. And I mean, I don't know if y'all know, I probably haven't talked about it a lot, but honestly, y'all, I haven't talked to my mother in going on 4 years. I think in August this year it'll be 4 years. And it was something crazy, something excessive that happened, which I feel as though, and certain individuals around me that care about me and know my heart and know how I feel about things, feel as though is a valid reason in a sense. And people love to talk about you only get one mom, you only get one parent, da 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 da. I am so big on, they only get one Sanaya just as much as I only get one mother. You can have as many kids as you can have. I have as many siblings as I have, but none of them are me. None of them hold a place in people's hearts that I hold. So just as much as you get one parent, you also get one of whatever individual child it is that you have, or whatever the case may be. So I worked so hard on getting over that, forgiving my mom for the issues that I have with her. The only step that I did not take was having a conversation, which, granted, that'll happen when it happens, when I feel as though I am ready. But I know that for a fact I am getting closer to that point, only because I can feel a weight that lifted off of my heart last year, learning to forgive. Intentionally working on this year is forgiveness. And that's for small debates and issues that I have with people, to even the larger ones that has lasted on for months and years of my life. It's only going to make me better and stronger and a lot lighter and softer, which is the woman that I'm trying to grow into. I want to be a softer woman. I want to be a lot less angered. I want to be gentle. I want to let go of this hardcore exterior that I have been all my life, because I had to protect myself and protect others. And I'm wanting to let that go. I'm trying to get into my soft life, get into my real gentle era, and we're going to get into why. We're definitely going to get into why. Last thing too, stress and anxiety. Do I still struggle with it to this day? Did I just have an anxiety attack 2 days ago? Yes, I did. But the whole point is that I'm going to work on letting that go. Stress kills. Stress is a silent killer. When I tell y'all, I will stress and be so anxious and so panicked about something until it makes me sick. Like I have excruciating headaches. I will literally, to the point that I feel like I have to vomit, that I'm nauseous. Like I cannot allow myself to stress anymore. Walk by faith, not by sight. And that's just where I'm gonna leave that at. Because now I want to get into what I am bringing into 2026. What are we unwinding in 2026? What is the idea and my vision for what I want my 2026 to look like in the end? Let's get into that. Now, y'all, it is getting a little darker out here. The sun is setting. So bear with me with the lighting, okay? 2026! Y'all, 2026 has been so good to me already. I am so excited for 2026. It's a few things that we can't talk about yet. It's a few things we cannot talk about yet. But best believe y'all will be getting vlogs. Y'all will be getting videos once the time comes that I am able to talk about a couple of things with y'all. But it has been blessings rolling in already. Like literally the first 7 days of 2026 were fantastic. But let's just start from the beginning. First and foremost, my fitness journey, guys. I went to the gym on the 1st, went like 4 or 5 times. I think we went 4 or 5 times within the first 7 days of the year. So started out good, been eating well, staying away from sugar, all of the things. All of the things that I talked about in my last video definitely have been implemented since the year started. Now it's just a matter of maintaining the consistency, still eating good, still going to the gym, all of the things. One of my biggest things that I am bringing into 2026 is peace and joy. That is my end goal. That is something that I always pray for and ask God for and sit with myself and center myself around of what I want in my life. Nothing more than peace and joy. Your happiness can be snatched away, babe. Happiness is an emotion that is temporary and can be taken away easily. Happiness can be tangible. Happiness can be attached to a person. Happiness can be attached to a thing. Joy is something spiritual. Joy is something that is eternal. Joy is something that cannot be taken from you. When I tell y'all I want joy, I have been feeling so joyous this year so far. And one thing I struggled with so much last year was waking up and having bad mornings. That's something else that I'm leaving in 2025, just to backtrack a little bit. Waking up in a bad mood. I have to be a lot more intentional with waking up and not being irritable. That goes into me waking up being irritable and all of those negative feelings. No, we're waking up in positivity. We're waking up at peace. We're waking up thanking God for giving us another day. We are waking up with joy and not taking life and the things that I have for granted. That is one thing that is my primary thing for this year, is learning to exude and live in peace and joy. My future self that has her husband, kids, house that I want built, everything that my heart desires, traveling, the financial freedom, all of those things, she is at peace and she is filled with joy, and neither of those things can be taken away. Period. Giving myself and others grace. This falls into the whole forgiveness and grudges thing as well. Giving other people grace, not being so judgmental, because who am I to judge anybody? I am no one, babe. I am no one. I'm that girl, but I'm no one. I'm not the one to be judging anybody. I shouldn't be so hard on others for things that they do. I can have the choice to not deal with people, but I shouldn't judge people and I shouldn't count people out for certain things. And I just have to give people grace and understand, have some sort of understanding with people. Now, granted, some actions are unacceptable. Some stuff, I'm sorry, I'm not going for it. Period, point blank. It's unacceptable. Not taking it, not dealing with it, not having myself around it, nothing. But at the end of the day, I can still give people grace and still some sort of way lend my hand out to people when they are deserving of it. Giving myself grace. I was so hard on myself, and I still am to this day so hard on myself about certain things that honestly at some point was out of my control, but I blamed myself so hard for it. This year, I'm giving myself grace. That doesn't mean giving myself excuses. That doesn't mean allowing myself to procrastinate or linger around or lack thereof in my discipline. No, that just means if I mess up one time, give myself grace that one time, but I better not mess up twice, because messing up twice creates a habit. Messing up 3 times, now it's a cycle. Nada. but I will give myself grace for my first mistakes. And I won't just bark so down on myself about things. Be more positive with myself. Speak more life into myself. I'm turning 25 this year. I'm turning 25. Y'all, do you hear me? I'm turning 25. I think when I started my channel, I was 19, if I'm not mistaken. I had to fact check that. But regardless of the fact, I'm turning 25. Are you kidding me? I was just 21. I was just 18. I was just 16, 17. Are you kidding me? 25 is crazy. I am in my mid-20s, y'all. Growing into my womanhood. A lot of y'all may know, some of you may not know. I have been in a 7-year relationship. I am in a 7-year relationship. October 26, 2018, the day me and Andre got together. October 26 last year was our 7-year anniversary. Y'all, I think I'm ready to be a wife. Y'all, I think I'm ready to be a wife. I don't know. I don't know. It's something about year 7. It's like we're a distance from year 5, but we're a lot closer to year 10. And being close to year 10 is a little scary. Being close to year 10 and still being a girlfriend is a little obnoxious. But granted, I give myself grace with that and give us grace with that because the first like 4 or 5 years of our relationship, we were still kids. Like we were still young, grown, not necessarily kids. Like the first 3 years, yeah. But the first 5 we had a lot going on. The last 2 to 3 been good. They've been decent. They've been cool or whatever. And my frontal lobe has been developing since I was like 23 and a half, definitely 24. And I think I'm ready to be a wife. Like, I don't know. Literally talking about my boyfriend, when I used to tell people, oh yeah, me and my boyfriend, we're together. We've been together for like 5 years. We've been together 6 years. They'd be like, y'all aren't married? I'd be like, no. Why would we be married? And granted, y'all, this is another thing. Don't nobody jump down Andre's throat about that. It's me. It's me the reason that we aren't engaged or married because I definitely was the one that said I wanted to wait. I don't know. I'm a lover girl, but at the same time, I love commitment, but at the same time, I don't like being tied down or obligated to something. I don't know how that makes sense, but in my head it does. But regardless of the fact, I believe I'm ready. I'm ready to be a wife. I don't know. Still around here saying my boyfriend doesn't sit right with me. My husband. Like, oh, who is this? This is my husband, Andre. Oh, who is this? This is my wife, Sanaya. Oh, this is my fiance. Honestly, y'all, this is another thing too. Low key, I want to skip the fiance stage. Is that crazy? I don't know if that's crazy or not, but I low-key want to skip the fiance stage. Only because we've been together so long, but at the same time, I don't know if that makes sense or not. Y'all tell me if I'm crazy. I'm not sure. But me and him definitely talked about it within the past few months or whatever. He say he ready. We gonna see. I don't know. I think that I am ready to be a wife. But like when I say that, my stomach still gets in a knot. My stomach definitely still gets in the knot because it's like, am I really? I don't know. But that's another reason why I have been so deep in my spiritual journey because I want to be an amazing wife. Like, I take pride in nurturing and taking care of and being there for my people. Like, and if y'all know me, y'all know that, especially when it comes to my siblings, my babies, my siblings and my man. I don't play by them. My siblings and my man, I don't play about them. My cousins, my little cousins that are like my siblings, I don't play about them. I do not play about none of them. Samani, Samarian, Kaylin, Isaiah, Carmelo, Destiny, Zanasia, Nevaeh. I don't play about none of them. Please. I just take pride in being so nurturing to my loved ones. Like, I love them down. And I take pride in taking care of them. And I feel like being a wife, and that's another thing that plays into me wanting to be gentle. I feel like being a wife just screams gentle. A wife does not scream this hardcore girl that gotta be at the forefront, protecting herself, having her guard up, having her shield and armor on. I don't feel like a wife gives that. I feel like it gives very soft, very pretty, very cute, very like, oh, my man handled it. Oh, very, like, I don't know. But at the same time, a boss, got her own money, can handle her own, take care of herself. The man is just the plus, honestly. I don't know. That's so like new age wife, but I still want, I need a good mix. I need a good blend of like new age wife, old school wife, traditional, like, you know, new age and traditional. I need a good mix of it because I want to be very pretty, laid back, soft. My man got it. I'm not lifting a nail, nothing. Oh, I'm in distress. Like, damn, I want to give very much damsel in distress, but at the same time, I want him there. I want to be the damsel in distress, but if I gotta do it myself, I got it. Period. Like, that's what I want to give. I just want to be real gentle, very relaxed, very not stressed, very like, I got it, my man got it even better. Like, you know, but I'm just ready to be talking to y'all, and then it's like, it's a ring on his finger, a nice little marquee, 2-carat diamond on his head. Are you kidding me? Please. Like, I can't wait. And it's just like, to be a wife, that just like has such a good ring to it. Like, that just puts, like, do y'all see how I'm cheesing about this? I don't know. To get outside of that, to get out, we're done talking about that. We're done. I want to spend more time with my family, spend more time with my loved ones, spend more time with my siblings, honestly. And when I be saying my family, my loved ones, I really honestly mean more than anything my siblings and my little cousins. Those are my babies. Those are my pride and joy. I want them to live such an amazing life. Like, I don't know. I hate the burden of feeling like, or the weight of feeling like I'm the one that's supposed to make it happen for my family, make it happen for everybody. I don't like that weight on my shoulders. But more than anything, if I don't feel like anybody is some sort of my responsibility to make sure they have a great life, it's my siblings and my little cousins. Period, point blank. Like, they deserve, we went through so much growing up. Like, if only y'all knew our true origin story. We went through so much growing up. I feel like we deserve an amazing life. We deserve to see the world. We deserve to have amazing experiences, meet new people, travel, try new foods, see new cities. Like, I don't know, we deserve so much. So I work so hard, and I'm planning on this year working so hard to get them and help them live the life that they deserve, live the life that I deserve, live the life that we deserve. I just want to spend more time with them. I feel like they are growing up so fast. Like, my little sister Destiny is finna turn 10, I think. No, that's a lie. She's not finna turn 10. She's finna turn 9. That's close enough, god darn it. Destiny's finna turn 9. That's my little sister. 9 years ago, y'all. Are you freaking kidding me? I was 14. That is crazy to me. Isaiah and Mello, y'all just seen Isaiah and Carmelo. They are 6 feet plus tall. That is outrageous to me. My little cousin, she is finna turn, I think, 19 or 20. What the heck? Like, we grew up together. Like, we all grew up together, and now to see them, like, I'm finna turn 25, and all of them are like getting older, getting in their preteen and teenage and young adult years, is outrageous to me. And I feel like time is so flying now, and it's gonna be soon where they're gonna be creating their own lives, so where I won't be able to coddle them and have them at like my hand's reach anymore and create so many memories with them. So it's like, this year got to be the start of it. Like, I just want to spend more time with them and just love on them so much, because they're my babies. Like, I'm the oldest. Like, I'm literally the oldest of everybody. Those are my babies. Like, like, I don't know how to explain it. And that's why I don't want kids right now. That's why I even fear having kids a little bit, because the way that I'm so obsessive over them, even whether they know it or not, I obsess over them mentally. And that's where a lot of my anxiety comes from, is being so worried about them, because this world is so crazy. But I am so obsessive over them, and those are my freaking babies. And I just miss them. So I miss all of our memories from us growing up together, and I just want to have them at hand's reach again. And us all just being together and creating memories and doing all of the goofy things we used to do around the house with each other, freaking playing dress up and dance battling and all of this stuff. Like, we used to have so much fun. Even though we went through so much growing up, we had so much fun together growing up, and it was so enjoyable, and I just can't wait for us to have memories like that again. Sorry y'all, my camera had died and the sun is going down, so let's get this video wrapped up. More traveling to come this year. I literally made a 2026 wish list with like in quarterly sections of what I want to do each quarter. This year for sure, for my birthday, we're doing something big for my birthday this year. We're going to the islands. We're going to somebody's island. I am 98% sure where I am going, and I have been already planning for that. So yeah, but we're utilizing that passport more this year. That's the whole point of that. We're going to use that passport at least once or twice this year, at least, because there's a lot of other things that are happening this year that may intervene, but nonetheless, once or twice this year, that passport is getting put to use, 100%. And it won't be on a cruise, babe. We're going on a plane, on a flight, which I'm terrified about. But that we'll talk about that when we get there. We'll talk about that when we get there. Evolving in my career. So y'all know that I really wanted to be an esthetician. I still do that. Honestly, that dream, aspiration, whatever, has not changed. I still want to be an esthetician, but I did not renew my license. Alongside, I obviously currently am not working in that career field right now. I am in the health insurance career field, but I definitely am planning to be utilizing this career path to invest in my esthetician career path in the years to come. Just really settling in that, having something to really focus on, having something that is mine, because in this career path, I am 1099. I make my own money. I make my own schedule. Everything is essentially mine in a sense, as far as much of mine as it can be, obviously, because I'm still contracted with the company and all of these things, whatever the case may be. But essentially, it's my business, and I am going to be focusing and evolving in my business and in my career. Now, lastly, to end off this video, where do I see myself or would like to see myself by the end of 2026? I definitely hope to be either engaged or married. That is a hope for me, not gonna lie. Like I said, I do low-key want to skip the fiance stage, but I wouldn't be mad at it. As long as it's a ring on this finger by the end of this year, I am ecstatic. I feel like that is something that I'm definitely preparing for and getting more prepared for, and definitely something that God is preparing me for. And I'm excited for it. I definitely think God is working on my future husband as well, preparing him for that as well. But I definitely feel like that is where my feet are walking into as far as a part of my journey this year. And there's so many different corners and turns and doors that this year is encompassing. And I definitely feel in my heart and in my soul that that is one of those things that will be at the end of my calling of 2026. I do want to travel out of the country at least one time. Like I say, putting that passport to use, honey. I want to put that passport to very good use. And that means traveling out the country or something, sitting on somebody's island, getting a tan. I really want to get into investing this year. I really want to get into putting my money where it matters this year and starting to prepare for my future family. And what goes into that, it's definitely financial freedom and generational wealth being built, starting to build what I want my future life to look like, and starting to prepare for what is to come in the next 5 to 10 years. Definitely being more organized and more disciplined within myself and within my business, within my personal life, within my finances, everything. I want to be more organized, more disciplined in it, more of knowing where my money is going, knowing where my time is going. I said that the name of this chapter for me for 2026 is going to be intentionality and action. Have to be intentional, but if you're going to be intentional, you got to be putting those intentions into some sort of action. And that's basically going to be what this year is going to be for me. Just being, I feel like I've been so willy-nilly and all over the place all my life, especially like the last few years. I feel like this year I have to be very intentional with my time, with my money, with my energy, because this last year prepared me for this year, and this year is preparing me for my future. Going back into the body, babe, the discipline in the fitness and health journey, I'm trying to be in or close to my dream body by the end of this year. I'm trying to be snatched, thick, sucked in, you know, like real. I want to be looking real good, feeling real good, smelling real good, tasting real good, looking real good, feeling real good, tasting real good, smelling real good. Okay. And then just full of joy, at peace, happy, ecstatic, like back in my own place. Okay, can I get an amen on that one? Okay, back in my own place and just happy and back in my own energy, in my own space. Me and my man back in our own realm and ball rolling of things. Like, I'm ecstatic for this year, and that's just that on that. I didn't talk to y'all enough. I didn't yapped enough. I'd been yapping y'all ear off. Let me close this video out. I'm a chatterbox. I'm sorry. I can go on a long tangent. I'm very sorry. Let me close this video out so I can get off of y'all TV screens, okay? Off of y'all cell phone screens, off of y'all tab. See, I'm going again. Okay, whatever. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and don't forget to follow me on all of my social media in the description box down below. Be sure to comment any of your things that you are leaving in 2025, things you are bringing into 2026. I love to talk to y'all about it, see where we're all evolving this coming year and how everyone is anticipating and preparing to change their lives this year, because I feel like this is going to be a good year for a lot of people since a lot of us went through so much last year. But comment down below, share this video, make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'll see y'all in my next video. I love you, eBays. Bye.